Hello, my name's Frank Sands and this is myboxingcoach.com. We are in this video going to look at some sidestepping with angles. Okay, I've already been on the site through a lot of stuff around conventional movement. This one is a little bit different, but it's in the same style as the others, so if you've seen any of the other videos you should be fine with this one. I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to show you the sidestep with angle at full speed. I am going to slow it down for you and explain it a little. I am going to then give you some of the common faults that occur when trying to perform this. And then I'm going to give you some context of when it's used. And finally I'm going to finish with around a bit of time on a heavy bag, showing it at some kind of full speed. Okay? So let's get started with looking at what the actual move is. As always, you can see on the floor here I've got three lines. One line going up the centre. Now, if you've not watched the video on the boxing stance on the site, you really do need to. So this line goes from the toe on my front foot to the heel on my back foot. This provides me with the centre point of the move. These lines will allow you to drill the move as opposed to just stumbling through it in your shadow boxing or whatever else. Bit of discipline, and this really helps. In terms of the setup of the line, you can see two lines are going off at an angle. The start point is important, so if I step my foot across, you can see that the start point of that line is about my foot's width at 45 degrees away from the centre line. Likewise on the other one there, you can see the same there. Okay, so here's the move. Once more. Okay, nice and simple. So what's going on there? As with all foot movement, this has to be sharp, it has to be explosive, it has to be generated from the ball of your foot. Front foot for moving that way. So I push off the front foot, back leg glides, the aim being to have that line remain broadly about the same. Okay, so when I'm going that way, it's a push off the front foot and the right foot slides across. When I'm going that way, to push off the back leg and the front leg glides across, and you can see I've broadly got that line there. Okay, it's really quite a simple move. Some of the problems that occur when people try and do it: don't step and drag. Two problems with that. Number one, it's far too slow. Okay, we need this to be fast, otherwise you're just going to eat punches. Number two, when you cross your legs, when you lose that line on the floor going from A on the front foot, from the toe on the front foot to the heel on the back foot, you're absolutely off balance. Any incoming shots make you go stumbling across the place like a fool. Okay, remain on the balls of the feet, don't go flat footed. Right, aim for precision. So from there it's a push across and you've got that line there again. Okay, so let's give you some context about it. Why would we want to do it? Okay, there's your conventional sidestep. So if I'm throwing a shot at someone, okay, and I do a conventional sidestep, you can see that I'm now throwing a shot there where the opponent's head is still actually there. Okay, so a conventional sidestep really is for either closing people down, so as you're cutting a ring off, or likewise going on the defensive and keeping the movements off to the side directly without having a heavy focus on attack. The angled sidestep is a bit different. So if you imagine the point at which my shot is landing, if I do my sidestep, you can see that my shot will go to the same point in space. Okay, we basically allow ourselves to do a sidestep, allowing any incoming shots to go off to our left there, and at which point we are still focused on the same target point. Likewise the other way. There, there. Okay? So think about it at a little bit of speed. You would know. The ideal thing to do with this is to is to trigger the opponent into throwing a shot at you. So you're either going to use it off a shot, so it's something like full speed before I'll show you it on the bag. So you can, that's simple. Same again, you wouldn't move in. The jab triggers the opponent, you step off to the side, you predict the shot coming back your way, and you let 2 of your own shots go. It can be just as effective with a feint. So as you're moving towards the opponent, same there, okay? Feint, step across, 1, 2. This is an attacking foot movement. Okay, you are looking to keep angles open. It's lovely and natural to go that way. You can still go that way though. Okay? Show the feint, trigger the opponent, land your own shots. Remember the point of attack. This is not a conventional sidestep, because your fist will not land on the original target. Nor is it a pivot, because a pivot's for something slightly different. Again, you see with a straight shot, see how much my hand moved from doing a conventional pivot. Again, videos on that on the site. Okay, I think I'll wrap up just about there. I'll now show you around at something like full speed. Okay? Keep the movement short and explosive. Don't cross the legs. Don't let the feet go flat. And remember, the object of this is aggression. You're looking to land shots. It's not to look good. Trigger the opponent. Allow their response to miss. Counter their counter. Okay? Straight in on them with 1-2s. Okay, my name's Frank Sands. Now you're going to see a little round on the bag, using some of that movement. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Please do leave any questions or comments down below after you've watched the next minute or so. Okay, cheers.